This is the conservative czar. Yeah, I don't even know what date it is. May 15th. And what year? 2026. Um, Talking a little bit, I've been battling illness for a while, and back, you can tell my voice, I'm still um, raspy. But anyway, I wanted to talk today about, uh, kind of bring us up to date about the Iran war and the China visit. And I want to point out something. And I don't think, and this is kind of way outside normal thought, but it's a 1% chance. And that is that. And I know some people commented that we're closer to World War III than we've ever been. I happen to believe still it's Ukraine, Russia. It's not anything over here, I don't think. But when he goes to China, the 1% thing is China could keep him, and that would be a world war. But if China is anticipating a world war, that would be a benefit to them to start it by keeping Trump. Now, I don't think that's on the cards. I don't think it was ever apparent that anything like that would happen. But I'm just trying to point out that China could very well be willing at some point, maybe not now, to risk it all. And remember, one of the things about all of this is we're talking about one guy. I remember there's a Michener story that I remember pretty well. He's telling a story about a African tribes leader, a chief, who's educated in England, was considered the greatest promise for a solid leader in Africa, and he was on a pedestal. One day he had a dream, and in that dream he said he was asked or told to kill every other person in a neighboring tribe, and he did it. One person, that's the point I'm trying to make. When you're talking about the decision of one person, it's very difficult. And in this case, we got the Premier of China, President of the United States. Both of them have, especially Trump, rather than other presidents, who it really, really controls what goes on. He's a one-man show. So it's very tough to predict what one person will do when they get a dream in the night. And that's what we're talking about there. So that's odd. I don't, I want to get back to what, a little bit about what is happening and the dangers of this. And the dangers are enormous. The Iran war is not going the way Trump thought it would, or his advisors. The only guy that might have was the Raisin Kane, the chief of the head of the army, armed forces. He's head of everything. And he did say some things in the beginning that this could be tougher than we thought. Well, here we are. We're in sort of a quagmire. Trump's in a rock and a hard place. It's a small rock, a small hard place relative to everything else, but it's there. He's got midterms, and again, one person. I'm convinced that he considers the midterms very, very important, and he has to do something in Iran. I'm afraid he's going to cave, is what I'm surely getting to. The only thing he has the option now is to escalate. And I don't think he wants to do it because it will damage his midterm. No question about it. The other thing is this deal with China going over there and negotiating. I don't want to negotiate with China. I don't think, compared to the Chinese, that Trump's the ultimate deal maker. I think he is a compromiser. And here's my red line. It's my red line. No visas for Chinese students. None. They're all spies. They're all corrupt. and then move strongly to stop this birthright citizenship. The dangers in Iran is substantial, that he'll cave, and I think he's going to cave in China. He's going to make a deal, and I will bet you student visas are in that package. He's talked about 600,000, 400,000. 50 is too much. This is the conservative czar. See you next time.